Hello to everybody, I'm Alessandro. I'm starting today a set of short videos to show to people that basically use Excel for their work, for their job, how can be easy to switch some of Excel instruction to a code. In this video I will show R code. So basically the job they are doing can be done much more efficiently using R coding than using interactive software. Of course, it's not true all the times that it's possible. There might be some situations in which maybe it's more quick or you don't need to spend time to code, but generally speaking using code is much more efficient, and it's better for people to have choice. So I will give you the minimum needed to do it. This is not a block of video meant to prepare advanced developer, but just to start coding in a very simple way. That's what I will do. The first thing that I want to show you is how to install the tools needed to develop in R, and basically there are two, R and RStudio. I will give you just the location of the two software, the two setup file that you need to install. I won't go into details. Let me just make myself small in order to get all the screen free. Okay, and let's open Chrome. I will show you now the first software you have to start. The first thing you have to Google is RCran, and once you Google it, go to the first page that appears. So you can download the version that you want. I will go for Windows 1 and go to install for the first time. Then if you go to download here, then you can download the setup file. I won't proceed on this. You just save it and then click on it, and then it will start the installation. I assume that at least you have some familiarity with the installing software. So if you are an expert, I'm sure you can handle all the choices that will pop up, or if not, just leave as they are and you will install R. Then once you have installed R, you have to look for RStudio. So just let's go to rstudio.com, go to download, go to free version, download, and again here you can get the setup file and just click on it once it has been downloaded and install the software. Okay, once both tools have been installed, you now have here the possibility to look for RStudio and open it. And just I will just move myself somewhere else to avoid problem. In order to explain you the example, it's probably starting. In order to show you the example, I need a few concepts to introduce. I'm closing this file. This is what should happen when you open RStudio. Just to start, go to File, New File, R Script, and I will explain you very quickly what is developing if you have never seen a line of code. Basically, coding is writing line, something like instruction 1, instruction 2, instruction 3, whatever you want, and running all the lines of code. So basically a program, a software is a very roughly a set of instruction lines that the software has to do basically, and we start the running of this line by means of this button source. Of course, in this case it will say to us that there is an error because I've written instruction 1, instruction 2 that are not R code. We need to write R language in order to make RStudio understand what we want basically. And once we finish the software, we can save it as any normal file. Another thing that I suggest you, I won't go again in deeper in this, but it is important to know that we set the session of R in a folder where we want to go on with the program. So basically a starting folder where the program will see the files and where we'll save the program. I'm copying the address here where I have prepared my folder tutorial code, and I will go here and go session, set working directory, choose directory, and then I will choose the one I have just shown you, which will be my file. And then let's just start with okay, I'll choose this folder, and then now let's save this file with a name, whatever I want. Let's say my first program. Okay, there is another one, I will overwrite it. So now let's introduce very few commands before closing this video. The most the easier one is print, which basically just show on video what I decide to show by means of quoting. So let's say print hello, again print I am Alessandro, and now let's run it, save and run it, and it will go through the instructions and will do what basically you asked it to do. And I think that's all for the first video. This is a very quick introduction to R. On the next video, I will see if there are some concepts to introduce before very quickly, and then I will go through the example file to see how you can work with data in R as well as you do with Excel. Okay, so I recommend you to the next video. Have a good day. Bye.